Hey everyone, it is the grand finale of Silent Hill F. It is on New Year's Eve, so it is perfect for Hinako starting a new beginning. Hopefully she doesn't get killed fighting whatever that god is under Ebisugoka. Yeah, this is the end of the road, so we're gonna just jump right into it. What does the puzzle say this time? Let's see.
What a lively looking painting.
Two chicks confide in one another in their shells. A fox watches over them in the light of his lantern. Nobody knows when or even if the eggs will hatch, not even the chicks themselves. Yeah, so that's basically saying her future is uncertain. Okay. So we got two confiding in one another. And then the fox watches over them. Okay, so that one seems a lot more straightforward, but we gotta find the crest first. I was looking up how to find the right ones and know if you have the right door, but it doesn't say, so we're just gonna have to wing it again. Yeah, unfortunately it does not say how to find the correct doors. So we just gotta wing it. We know one of them at least is pointed out by the fox statue, but there's two others that I don't know.
Incredible. All of them.
The time for rebirth is now. Respect us, Cerbus. Become the good and clever woman you ought to be. Cerbus is the malevolent portion. That one's unsettling us, Cerbus. What else we have here? Like I said before in one of the very early videos, I wonder if she's like a descendant of the clan that opposed his family originally. Like she's their last line, pretty much. And he's the last line of the warriors who hid out there. Okay, so we know this one is correct at least. Yeah, we know this one is right. That one's easy. It's the other two that are the hard ones. More Hagashi. Ugh. They really love handing out that stuff, don't they? Nope. Too bad. Yeah, take their souls. Because that fat guy is around there. The dad monster, we gotta kill him. More Higashi. Like I said, holy shit, they really love handing out the Higashi. There's some sushi. Oh, we got the doll monster too. It's around here somewhere. Making sure we don't miss anything new. Where's she coming from? There we go, finally. We finally got the jump on one of those, finally. Usually they just hit us and we're not able to use the counter effectively, but we actually got that one. There's one crest. Alright, we got crest number 1. Let's open up the door. That wasn't too hard. Now I gotta find crest number 2. Let's save, as always. Oh, and get rid of that. Scroll of discipline. Realize your good fortune. This miracle is more than you deserve. That is harsh.
Isn't something you demand.
Yeah, that one's harsh. Come on. Is that Koroyuki getting a bit angry or impatient, or is that like the world judging her? Like the shrine world deciding it's not good. She's not good enough for him. Again, let's trade this Higashi because I don't know why they keep giving us so much of it. So many Higashi, so let's just trade that. You should probably get rid of the toolkits because we can't use them here anyway, but I'd rather not. I'd rather save them for the regular world or the final boss battle in case we have to. Okay, that one won't budge.
The banquet. Has it come to a close?
Got a bandage to add to our 80,000 bandages. Divine water, more divine water. I was about to say, is that the water dragon? But that looks like a fox with the multiple tails. What is it, like 6? See, now this is the one that's confusing. How do we know which one of these is... How do we know which one of these is the correct door and which one isn't? Maybe this one says it has the fox? But then this one also has the fox over here. How do we know? Yeah, this one has no hints whatsoever. How do we know? Oh, okay, so this leads to another room. This one has T. Okay, so we came from this one. We came from that one. This is staring at that door over there. Got some Arare. And this one is staring at this door right here. Okay, so that one's staring... Well, it's staring up. Which do we trust? I think we came from this one, right? I don't know, which door is it? I guess it's gotta be this one since it's staring at it. God damn it. It wasn't this one. Come on. These guys suck. Come on. Yeah, these guys are awful. Especially when they corner you like that in the tight enclosures. That is just the worst. It sucks. Like I said, there's no way to tell which there's no way to tell which door is in there. Okay, so it's not the fox staring at that one. This fox is staring at that door there. This one is staring at the wall. And we came from that one, so I guess it's gotta be this one then. That's the only one left. Come on. Ah, this fucking sucks. And I don't want to use the meter because we actually need that for the big guy, for the fodder monster, so I don't want to use it for him. God damn! Just get the hell out! Yeah, this part is downright awful. Come on! Damn, you can't even finish fucking healing. Back the fuck off. Freaking bastards. I hate those fucking guys. I hate them. They're so fucking annoying. They're so fucking annoying. Okay, so it's not that one. It's not that one. I'm guessing it has to be this one by default. No, that's the one we came from. Okay, so yeah, I guess it has to be this one over here. There we go, that's what we need we need the claw for that one. God damn. So freaking annoying. Come on. Damn, we can't open up from this way? That sucks. Of course there's more of them over here. Fuck off. I'm guessing that's symbolic of her dad using her as a puppet, basically. Will you back the fuck off? Come on! God, come on! Fucking hell. You know what, we're gonna reload that. That does not count. We're gonna reload that shit. So, hold on a moment. Why? I think I gotta also reset the recording too, because it's I'm noticing some screen tearing on. So, I'll be right back. All right, so we are back. Good thing I saved. Now we just have to start back right at the beginning. So good thing we saved.
Banquet. Has it come to a close?
We went this way, right? The left one? Oh, damn, it's the wrong one. It was the other one. This one also has nothing but monsters in it. Yeah, this is exactly the wrong one. This one has nothing but monsters in it. So freaking annoying. Hey, look at that killed her too. Just by absorbing that other one, we actually killed her. Come on. Give me that soul. Can we leave now? Yeah, we can. Okay, so since we know two of the doors are
The right way. Is it?
trapped, so we don't have to open them up again and deal with those damn fools. We're just gonna open the one to the dad. We gotta remember it's directly opposite the way we came, so... Okay, so I think wait a second, which way did we come in? We came in this way. Okay, so that was so I think it's this one, right? Because it was opposite the way we came in. Yeah, there we go. Let's just take that guy out before he can summon all those freaks.
This power.
Back the fuck off. Alright, we got him out of the way. Why wasn't it working earlier when I was trying to open up the door? Yeah, I forgot to reset the recording earlier when I finished playing Snoopy's Grand Adventure on the Wii U, so I was recording that. I figured it wouldn't make a difference. We could just switch the console to the PS5, but no. It looks like we actually had to reset Elgato because I was getting a little bit of screen tearing there. So
Ines.
yeah, it's not. I'm not seeing it anymore. Should be fine.
Free.
All right, let's get the third one and get the hell out of here. As always, let's save so we don't have to do this again. Give away the comb and the extra Higashi. Why is that one stuck? Oh boy, this is the tricky one. Because it's got foxes everywhere staring at him, so there's no way to know which one it is. Let's see. Divine water. Does this one have a scroll? Oh, here it is. Come close. Women must submit to men. Kotoyuki is still but a fleshling. Come and we shall treat you as we see fit. Look into my eyes. Damn, that sucks. Like they're basically saying he's worthless, and he's a god, and he's just saying his opinion doesn't even really matter. Saying he's basically young, but he don't know better. That's messed up. Man, fuck you, you gross old foxes. Fuck you. I hope he sees the light and destroys the rest of them. But that's messed up. They're basically saying that he doesn't know any better because he's trying to treat her well. Like, what kind of messed up bullshit is that? Oh, it's this freak. The freaking weirdo with them. With the eggs, the pregnant monster. I hate that thing. We probably should have taken a wrong door just so we could build up our meter. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I thought we had it for a moment there, but no. How does it home in with that acid spit? Like, how is it homing in on you? God damn. Yeah, this is by far one of the worst monsters in the entire game. This thing right here. Finally, it's dead. Back off.
Get out.
Alright, now we gotta talk to Homeboy again. Our so-called husband. Wait a minute, who else is alive? Oh, we gotta devour this thing before it comes back. There we go. Or else it's just gonna get back up and start the whole bullshit all over again.
Junko.
Forgive me for interrupting, but I wish to speak with Hinako for just a moment. May I?
Of course.
It's still alive, isn't it?
Okay, so there's nothing new here. It's still the same one.
Finish it.
What do you...
Regrets are not resolved quickly. That is why you were given time. Don't tell me you...
This must be
Oh, we got the fox crest.
your insignia.
Yeah, we already saw that. I thought it might have given it a new conversation based on the new ending, but no, it's still the same one, so... Still Junko being a bitch. Nothing to see here. What's new? She never changes. She's just like Rinko. She'll always be the same person she was. She never learns anything. Except she's not quite as psychotic as Rinko. Rinko is just, takes it to otherworldly levels. Rinko's just insane. Rinko's just Joker levels of cuckoo. Probably the worst, meanest person in every Sugoka is Rinko. Okay, so we're gonna we're gonna save here just so we don't have to do that whole grindy section all over again. Alright, here we go. So we know they're together and the fox is watching over them, so... Fox watches over them in the light of the lantern. Okay, the light of the lantern. No, not that. Let's go over here. There we go. I have a feeling this one might be it. Might be around over here because that has a lantern. I'm thinking it's either those over there, or it might be these two guys right here. This one, and this one. Oh wow, that was easy. Easiest one so far. Hell yeah. Yeah, that was the easiest puzzle so far. By far, like... That didn't even take a whole minute. Because I figured, yeah, that's the only one that has a lantern above them. And it said they were close, so they pretty much had to be very close to each other. And none of the other ones were close enough. They were all separate. So I figured that must be the only ones. It was either those or the ones in the corner were the only ones that fit. It wasn't like the other ones where they were all vague and we couldn't figure out which was which. It had to be one of those. Let's sell 3 of the divine water. We'll leave 1 in case we need it. Alright, let's go. Let's proceed on with our destiny. I guess that's supposed to be like a yin-yang symbol. It's also the fox mask too. Why does he paint his fingernails black though? I get the feeling that's just cosmetic. He just does it because he wants to.
This is yours.
Okay, so those are the rings. We can skip that. Skip to the chapter resolved. Skipping progress will not affect story, but unfortunately that's gonna cost us a trophy, and I'm not doing this again, so no, we are not gonna skip this. Plus it'll be good frustration resolver to just go over there and kill all the monsters in our way. So this is new. Oh, because I guess since we didn't see this, since this save file doesn't have both of the previous endings, it only has one. I guess that's why it's new, because we didn't see it in the other one.
Stop, please. How much more do you have to torture me before you're happy?
Yeah, I'm guessing since we I think we only got the foxtail ending for this one. We're missing the fox wedding. That's why it's a new cutscene, because we didn't see the other ending.
Who are you?
Because this one's barely different than before, but
Why are you doing this?
a crowbar? No, thank you. We do not need that. We already have a crowbar.
My life. My choices. My happiness. They're all mine. Mine!
Yeah, you tell him, Hinako. It's your choice. Why is it leading us in this direction instead of over here? Oh, I guess because we can't go I guess we can't go this way because it's blocked off. But let's see what's at the end. Ah, damn, there's nothing at the end. So we know we're gonna have to fight that monster one more time, but I'm guessing after that is the final boss, like it was before. I still wish it would lead us into the area we can't open at the very beginning, but I don't know, I guess we'll see where it takes place. Yeah, so you can skip this whole section if you want, but at the same time you'll miss out on some items and you can't get the trophy. Which was part of the reason why we were doing this in the first place, so no thank you.
I don't want anyone making choices for me.
I was thinking when the father was having his conversation where he was apologizing, you could see how visibly angry she was, and it's like, yeah, he was turning her hateful because of all the stuff he was doing. She had become hateful because of him. Oh, we got these freaks. Let's repair our sword. What does she actually do to repair that? Because it seems like she just patches it up with tape and then it just miraculously repairs itself. What does she actually do?
Went down the mountain.
Oh, can we just run past it? Oh, we can. Yeah, forget all that shit. We're just running from that one. We don't need to fight that again. Divine water. Really? Use the crowbar. We haven't used it in a while. How many shrine points do we have? I want to see if we can draw 2 more Omamori. There's an axe we can replace. Oh, we got 6,000? I guess we might as well. Let's see what we get. Will automatically perform a counter when the visual hint appears, but it consumes max sanity when it's activated. When equipping sanity, will also recover at a slower rate. Okay, so it automatically counters, but it costs you max sanity and you recover a lot slower. I guess we can try it out just to see what it's like. Camel. Decreases current max sanity consumed by charged attacks. I guess. Let's see. Increases max health. Let's take away the boar for now. I want to see that auto counter one, what it does. The serpent? Yeah, I want to see what it does. Let's see. Who's going to be our next victim? Oh, there it is. Also, it actually works with the heavy ones too.
Taking back this town right now!
That's good to know. But yeah, you can see your sanity did go down by a lot, so it depends on how much you want to sacrifice for it.
Destroyed my world! Are you not satisfied?
Oh, here comes this bastard. God damn!
Who's behind this? I'm going to make them suffer!
Yeah, now let's go back and trade the axe. If I can remember where it was. Where was that damn axe? Oh, here it is. There we go. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of a trade-off. Like it does we had the boar, right? Yeah, we had the boar equipped. It does work as expected, but the thing is, it also consumes a lot of stamina, so it's probably only worth it really for like the heavy enemies, the pregnant monsters that have all those vicious attacks. They're probably the ones that are the most useful for that, because it's very difficult to counter them, at least on your own. So that'll help make it slightly easier. So yeah, it's probably just worth it for them. If we come across another one, we can switch it, but it's not worth it for the regular enemies. You're better off sticking to the regular counters for the regular enemies. It's not worth it. The sickle, no. Higashi again.
No matter what you try to do, your tricks won't work on me!
Steel pipe, no thank you. Oh shit, there it is right there. I think that one we do have to kill, so yeah, let's switch that one to make the fight go just a bit easier. Where's the serpent? Here it is. Yeah, that one we're gonna switch it just to make the fight go way easier. Because if we can take it out quickly, you know, we don't have to spend too much time getting past it. Because that attack is not good, so... Yeah, hopefully that's the last one of those. Here comes another doll. Come on.
Corruption's spreading. I have to hurry.
Kitchen knife, no thanks. Got a comb.
It's no use. You can't get into my head.
Yeah, this is taunting her that she disappeared. We could really use a gun for those monsters right there where you can't get close to them. It's broken, nothing inside, because we already got that. Let's eat the yolk to regain our health. Got a tea. Another crowbar, no thank you. But I guess we can take it until we get another heavy weapon.
Want you all gone! I'm taking back this town right now!
I'm letting the sanity meter recover a bit before we try to go after him. Oh crap, it's right there. Shit. They would pair two of those monsters together, right? The worst ones, they would pair them up together. Because why wouldn't they, right? Why wouldn't they pair the two worst monsters together? It's just impossible to attack that thing without taking damage. It sucks. Can we run past it or not? Sort of. God damn.
I don't want anyone making choices for me!
You notice she no longer has a thrust attack with the sword. It's just strictly overhead now. Another crowbar. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything too important in this section. That monster fucked off to who knows where, so we're just gonna leave it alone. Oh, we should probably get that. Oh, we gotta take out this one first. Where exactly are we heading? I thought we were heading back to our home. Oh no, this is, never mind. I know what this is. This is where her other self kills her. The one with the fox arm is the one that heads home.
Why do we always have to be treated like objects for them? My anger, my sadness, I pass them all on to you!
Is this how you want to live your life?
I know that when you look at me, all you see is some dumb little girl. But I'm not just a pet to cuddle and keep happy. I would rather suffer than find my own way. That's happiness. That's how I want to live.
You feel no regret, do you? So you can vow to own this decision and not blame others, no matter what happens?
This is the choice that we have made. But we will shape our own destiny. We have agonized over it enough and have made our choice. We will not be anybody's little puppet any longer.
So that one was completely new. I think she was actually getting through to her other self for a moment there. Even though she doesn't have an expression, you can almost see it on her face, quote unquote. Yeah, it seemed like there was a little moment there where
My.
she was almost getting through.
Feathers make fine birds.
Such a feeble bride.
Welcome. May you find peace in the days ahead.
Are those her memories or are those the fox spirits taunting her? Maybe a blend of both? We've seen that one already. Here we go. Now we gotta go make our way back home. While encountering the obstacles that this stupid doll has put in front of us. And it couldn't help us before, but
The town.
now it gets all upset that
beautiful.
we're proceeding down this path. Play with me forever. These aren't too bad. It's the later ones that are annoying. Alright, back off, doll. You've made your point. You don't have to keep throwing shit at us. We know what you want us to do. You've made your point, doll.
Do not get in my way.
You don't have to keep throwing obstacles at us. We know exactly what you want us to do. Point well made. Let's get rid of the toolkits since we don't have any usable tools for now. We're only going to get them back for the final boss, so let's just get rid of it now. And I think we even get one like on our way there, so we don't need it. 3 is more than enough. Especially since we're not going to fight that first boss for long.
Yes. This is my decision.
No, it's not. You're just being manipulated by him and by whatever is behind all this. Let's get rid of these tools. There we go. We want to save the heavy attack for the really big monsters. We don't want to use it up for just these smaller enemies. Let's get rid of the tea and the sushi and the comb. There we go. We always want to keep at least three empty slots at all times. Oh, we got another tea we can sell. Nice. It's literally right there. In case you missed one earlier. I think before the game is over, I might draw 2 more Omamori just to see if we can get it done. If not, I guess we'll have to get that trophy in Lost in the Fog difficulty. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to draw 2 more. Just to see if that's enough. Probably not, but Either way, at least we'll have 2 less. Oh damn, I completely missed the never mind, let's reload, because I wanted to see what the doll would say. So it's automatic, you can't actually leave without fighting its little minions. But I wanted to see what it would say. I am the only one who truly cares about Shimizu Hinako's happiness. Yeah, but who are you? You her other self, or what exactly are you? Stop interfering. God damn it! Friggin' ambush, come on! Well, it looks like it harms it a bit when you siphon a soul right next to them. I guess the magic is working its charm. Yeah, they do seem to weaken when you siphon a soul right next to them. You saw that like a little burst of damage. Let's trade these again, because we know we're gonna find more stuff. Actually, what can we use? Let's see. God damn it, that was not what I meant to do. The bandages go here. I guess 2 is enough for now. I want to keep the yoke on just in case we need some health. What do you think looks worse, this or the G-virus infested sewers in Resident Evil 2 Remake, where you had all those pustules and globs of flesh and all that stuff pulsing in the ground? Which one do you think looks worse, this or that? I guess this one could be seen as beautiful by someone into that type of thing, whereas the other one is just nasty. I think they both look equally bad. You wouldn't want to be caught up in either one of them. Although, the G-virus one probably smells a lot worse than this one. This one probably just smells like flowers. But that one probably smells like rotting flesh and a mixture of sewage.
Is celebrating me. I should go see my parents.
She sounds so dazed. Okay, we know we can ignore this guy safely. We don't even need to fight him. Yeah, there's no point. We can ignore that guy. Just in case the doll has one more trial for us. Oh yeah, there she is right there. If you dare submit to the foxes, I shall curse you. Is that really the doll? Or is it the... I wonder if that's partly the dragon influencing her. The one hidden under the town. Yeah, we're using the arm for this one. I'm not messing around with these guys. Just trading blows. Oh, we used it too early. God damn. Get out of that fucking corner. Come on. Freaking asshole. So we just summon it temporarily just to hit him a few times. Yeah, fuck this. We're just gonna summon it. Aw, damn, we don't have enough energy. That's bullshit. That is freaking bullshit. Back off, you fucking asshole. Fucking piece of shit fodder. Back off. Not only does Hinako not forgive you, you should be cursed forever. Damn freak. Yeah, fuck that guy, man. Fuck that guy. No, she shouldn't forgive him. I don't care what sob story her mother gave her. She just hold that grudge for the rest of her life. That guy sucks. So screw him. Screw him. We don't need him. Okay, we're almost at the home stretch now. I know I've said that multiple times, but I actually mean it this time since we're literally close to our house right there. And then we're gonna take over as regular Hinako in the other world, so we're almost at the end. It's been a long, long journey, but it's finally over. Almost. Damn, they do not want us going into that mountain. We still can't go there. Shit. I wanted to see if we could see out the damage from, what was it, like a volcano or something? But no, we literally cannot go there. Oh, boo. Oh, this is when she kills them. So we're gonna skip that. And this one... Alright. It's the end game right here. No point in turning back now. Let's see what this thing is actually made of. I know we're gonna fight her version, her other self first. But this better be one impressive final boss after it. I want to see something large and magnificent afterwards. Something befitting the phrase a water dragon.
The Shimenawa are twisted. Just like me. I need to keep moving. I can't stop now.
I was saying this to someone yesterday, but I think the game would have benefited a lot more from having the Otherworld shrine here change as the game goes along, because, you know, I know it's a mystical realm and everything, it's controlled by him, Koroyuki, but at the same time, as her mental state deteriorates, I think it should have changed to reflect Hinako's conflict instead of just remaining more or less the same. You know, it should have gotten really ugly and twisted as much as they can. You know, to make it seem more like a conventional Otherworld, you know, reflecting the protagonist's mental status. Because right now, it doesn't really change all that much in response to her. I know she just said it's twisted like her, but it's still not, doesn't look all that different from before. I actually wish they would have worked a bit more on having it warp and change as her mental state deteriorates, you know, as Hinako's mental state kind of goes downhill. Because that was the main flaw of Silent Hill 4 too, the fact that when you visited Walter's Otherworld the second time, nothing changed. All there was just a bunch of more enemies, or a bunch of more enemies and a couple of new items to get to open up the doorways to proceed to the next area, and then Walter himself either wielding a gun or a chainsaw or both, and that was pretty much it. Like, the areas remained exactly the same, and so it's kind of boring to go back and revisit them because nothing's changed. You've seen everything before. There's just a couple new things now, and that's just not nearly enough motivation to replay the game in those sections. You need something more. So I do wish they had done something to improve it here, you know, something similar to what I'm saying about Silent Hill 4. They should have changed the second areas there, and I think they should have changed the shrine world here and have it deteriorate slowly over time. But oh well, it still looks decent.
Why are you trying to control me?
It would be funny, right, if the doll was evil all along. It was trying to warn us, and oh, so warning us about Fox Guy and how bad and cruel he is, and it turns out it was just manipulating us for our own ends too. That would be quite ironic if that thing really was just a manifestation or a facet of the whatever beast is lurking down there, and we were just fooled all along by both sides. Neither one of them actually had our best interest in mind. I'm hoping it's her other self, but I don't think, as this game has proven, I don't think you can trust anyone at this point. Except for Hinako herself. But that doll could be anything at this point. We don't even know what it is. It could literally be manipulating her to destroy the town. We simply have no idea what that thing actually is. I'm guessing the ending will tell us.
You asked for it.
I noticed those don't do the counter moves as much. The flower, yeah, they just go right at you and attack. They don't really counter that much.
Get out.
Yeah, you don't have a chance to counter their attacks as frequently, but the ones with the flowers, they're quite a bit tougher. Okay, what needs repairing? Oh, the sword needs repairing. So there we go. We repaired the sword. Got some divine water. Can eat a Yokan to recover our health. Let's trade some Ramune and divine water to the shrine if we can. Can we? The Araru we can leave behind. We don't need that. You know what? Let's pick up the tea. Let's switch to tea. The tea gives us more value. Oh yeah, we gotta leave it behind because there's no shrine until the end, so... See, like the pond and the water could have become like blood red, and you could have had the sky change and the wood become rotten and moldy. You could have done all sorts of stuff here to show her deteriorating mental state. You know, instead of just having it be the same shrine world over again. It's just dark. Like I said, they could have done a lot more here to enhance it.
Things go your way. I figured it out. I know what it is that I'm after.
Alright, so go get it then, Hinako.
Stay out of my way.
I am not waiting for her to do a counter move. A first aid kit. What do we sacrifice on? I guess we eat the yokan. That'll let us pick up the first aid kit. Sledgehammer? Sure, we can replace the crowbar. The axe is a lot more useful for this. No way in hell we're replacing that. We'll stick with the sledgehammer, the axe, and the sword. And the regular crowbar. It also would have helped that there were a bit more secret rooms you could find in this shrine world too, to make exploring more fulfilling. I know there's a lot of them in the beginning, but later on it gets more linear as you get towards the end. Like here, this section is entirely linear. Those foxes look funny holding the key and the ball like that.
This is it. Turning back now.
Alright, here we go. What do you want, doll? Damn, we can't pick up shit. Sell the tea. I guess sell 3 of the divine water. Grab the comb and the carcass first. Yeah, so we're going to need more health than anything. And we're going to draw 2 more just in case. 2 more Omamori. We're going to draw them. I'm going to sell the Arari too. That thing is worthless, but at least it'll be 10 more points. There we go, we got 1 empty slot, but it doesn't really matter since this is the final battle. The last 2 boss fights, so it doesn't really matter at this point. 2 more Omomoris just for the road. Just to see what happens. Turns physical damage into stamina, received into sanity damage. That does not sound good because that means we're screwed. Oh, look, it's a Tanuki, like Mario in Super Mario Bros. 3. That infamous costume that got PETA pissed off because they're idiots. 1 more. Weasel. Greatly increases damage dealt by normal attacks, but Hinako will no longer be able to stun enemies. Yeah, not really worth it. That was kind of a waste. Kind of a waste. Yeah, see, we have the foxtail ending in this one. Because there's Shu's little boss icon. So we have the foxtail wedding, the one with the pills, which is a fake bad ending, and then the UFO. The UFO ending. So that's why some of those cutscenes were saying new, because we didn't complete the fox wedding ending on this save file. Alright, here we go. Let's gear up. What do we need? Greatly increases stamina recovery. Okay, we got max health. Greatly decreases durability. Yeah, we're gonna be using weapons, so we gotta keep these. Should we switch the hand mirror for something? Additional damage, max health, light attacks. Should we switch the light one from for the blessed hand mirror? I think maybe, just in case it kills us, we get a second chance. Yeah, I think we're gonna switch it because we got 3 toolkits. So even if this is a challenging boss fight after this one, we got enough kits to heal it. We don't really need to be healing from light attacks. As long as we hold down button while using focus, yeah, it will not decrease. And then this one gives us max everything and deals additional damage and increases stamina. So yeah, I think we're gonna keep the mirror just in case we die. We can just restore with everything intact. Health, stamina, sanity, it's all intact. Alright, here we go. The first of 2 boss battles, I assume. I know that one's gonna be first. Her other self. I thought that was another Higashi for a moment there. It's just a pile of gore. Wonder if we have to fight him again or what it is that's waiting for us. So it's probably that dragon.
Let's do this.
Oh, another shrine.
Shimizu Hinako.
And another first aid kit. God damn, as if we needed another one. Bandage. They're really loading you up on health. We cannot pick up anything else, but it's just a Higashi, and I guess we'll take one. There we go. Does anything need healing? Oh yeah, the axe could use one, so let's use one for the axe. There we go. We're all set. I'm gonna save. One more time. Okay, this is it. It's been a long journey. I think it's close to 60 hours at this point that I've put into this game, but it's almost finally over. Let's see what awaits us. If we can save Ebisugoka or not. Okay, so this is still the same, but let's just let it play out since it's the final boss battle. Just let her go through the different sections where her friends were. That was where Shu was sacrificed. There's the shrine where she ended up after doing those rituals. The bridge leading to the wedding chamber, so... revisiting all the sites, right? All the ones that were critical. You got the corridor they walked down when they were getting married. Every single one of those things is probably possessed by some type of spirit. All of them. They look too sinister and evil. Malevolent little things. Come on, Koroyuki, you're gonna step up like a man and help defend us, or we're gonna have to do everything ourselves. For once, actually do the right thing. Back off, Junko.
Hinako. Are you Hinako?
Junko. You and me. Everyone. Someone is toying with all of us.
What do you mean?
One of them wants to marry me off. The other one wants to stop the wedding. This whole time, they've been pitting me against myself.
But that's...
It's been an awful, agonizing ordeal. But I think I get it now. Everyone is always pressuring us, rushing us, forcing us. But these are battles that we both have to fight.
I think it's too late for her, maybe. For Junko.
I'm sorry, Junko. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. I know. I've been a terrible daughter. But if you truly want nothing more than for me to be happy, then please, let me do this.
No, you haven't. They've been the terrible ones. They forced you into that position. Well, the doll doesn't have to repel Junko this time. Dolly sits it out. I guess she finally got through to her. Finally. Through her brainwashed state.
This is my decision to make. I'll never be just some puppet to be toyed with and tossed aside. Never!
Is he gonna interfere? Kuroyuki? I don't see her other... Oh, there it is. There's her other self. Coming out of the shrine. The wedding shrine.
Why must
Man,
we
put her
fight
in the
to
ground
death
already.
Just for one of us to survive this nightmare. Why do we have to bleed? Just to begin seeing eye to eye.
Oh, it's got a hold of her. Or are they merging? Oh, I think they're merging. Or is it pitting them against each other? Oh, there it is.
For eons, all this rage and spite festered within me, and to this day smolder yet.
You insignificant wretch. Such rubbish means nothing to me.
Hinako, what is this?
Come on, you fool. Do something.
Kotoyuki!
Once in a blue moon, humankind produces an extraordinary girl who is blessed with divine power.
She is like a less of
Upon
that.
her birth, a spell is placed on our clan's successor that stirs within him a desperate desire to go and seek out that extraordinary girl and make her his wife.
What are you?
Then a
past, we relied on our cunning, seducing our brides with clever deceits. But this generation's heir...
Damn. So he was just a puppet for it.
Failing to charm his bride-to-be demonstrates what an inexperienced failure he is.
Maybe if he understood humans better, he would have succeeded.
Kodayuki, no. He just... all he wanted was for us to get married and be happy together. He tried so hard. He was alone all that time. Don't laugh! Don't you dare laugh at him! What he suffered, you will never understand! You monster!
Yeah, back off, you mangy mutt. Oh, we gotta fight. I guess we gotta fight this one and the dragon. Oh, defeat the gods. It would be the gods, wouldn't it? Okay, so I was wrong. So he wasn't really fox, you know, human like fox spirit hybrid. Like it was possessing him literally. It literally was controlling him the entire time and taking advantage of all this stuff. So when he said, "Oh, I did all this for you because of I gathered the wealth and the power and influence and all this stuff," like he thought he was repeating his own desires, but really no, like the fox spirit was manipulating him the entire time, that fox god. And I'm guessing we have to deal with the dragon after this, because that one's still not over. That one's still pretty angry. Alright, so
At first, I wasn't interested at all.
I'm guessing we're gonna fight this one with her claw, and then we'll fight the actual dragon with the other Hinako. Since this one's the one that's sympathizing,
to know him
she's
better.
sympathetic to him.
I realized I had to think just as long and hard as he did.
What are we doing? We have the claw. Come here. Look like you got freaking mange. Come here, you chupacabra. Yeah, right in his ass. Let's go. Oh, we tore him up. Nice.
No matter how kind he is now, he might someday become like my father. Don't laugh! The only one who gets to laugh at me is my future self! What does my life have to gain from giving into his feelings? What will I lose? What will change? What will happen? They say a woman finds happiness when she is loved by a man. But those magic words don't help me feel better at all!
You notice it's basically the same samurai looking thing that Shu was in. Now it's got the doll. So I guess the doll really was just a pawn to manipulate her the whole time. It was never on her side. We need some Higashi. Oh, it's a waterbender. Come here with your magic staff. Damn, the sword ain't doing shit. We might have to switch. Let's try the axe, 'cause that ain't doing any damage. Watch out for the water balls. Right, we got inside. Oh yeah, I forgot the Omamori to help us dodge. That sucks. The one that made the perfect dodge easy. Oh hell yeah. Damn. Oh, and we share healing items too. God damn. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, see, lucky we had that.
I'm grateful. This long I've been covered.
Come on. God damn. Yeah, I think we gotta switch to like the arm as soon as we can and then do damage that way. Because these freaking bastards are no help either. God damn, look. We can't even go anywhere. Come on. Yeah, it's just way too fast. Come on! Oh, come on! Really? There we go. Back off. There we go. Alright, we got him. Still got this bastard.
My struggles are more serious. My
Unsure of whether or not we have the courage to spread our wings and overcome it all!
Come on! We gotta get close to him. That sucks. The fact that you can't stop those freaking moves, like they're just invincible. Oh, come on, really? That sucks. Ugh. Let's see if we start with all our items back or not. Ah, but now we gotta do a whole fucking fight all over again. That sucks. Yeah, that's some bullshit. Yeah, that sucks. The fact that they should have made that a quick time event, because that's stupid. The fact that you get into these unavoidable attacks that you cannot counter in any capacity, that's ridiculous. That should have been a QTE. I know people don't like QTE, but it's better than... God damn, it's better than this bullshit. You can't have an unblockable attack in modern gaming, you just can't. It's one of those things where you have to realize no one's gonna accept it. It doesn't look cinematic, it looks stupid. We can't even get a hit on him this time, god damn. Look at this, see, it's stupid, like you can't even fucking do anything to counter because there's just no way to escape. It should have been a QTE. Come on. Yeah, we're gonna have to restart and change the Omamori because we cannot do this shit. Yeah, this is bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. We're gonna have to restart the whole battle from scratch. We wasted too many items. Come here! Instead of running all over the place.
My struggles are more serious! My doubt consumes me! Unsure of whether or not we have the courage to spread our wings and overcome it all!
See, how are you even supposed to dodge that water circle? God damn. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Yeah, we might have to go back and start the battle from the very beginning. Just change the memories to have it so that they can't interrupt your healing. Because of bullshit like this. It's just awful. It's like they doubled down on all the worst aspects of the game for the final battle. Like, come on, man. Yes, they decided, oh, let's just double down on everything that made the game annoying for this last fight. Look at that, you can't even... There's no point, like, I don't get what the point of those moves are without countering it. Like, come on. It's 2025, you should know better by this point. You cannot have an unblockable move in a game, you just can't. You gotta make it a quick time event or something. You cannot have it that way. It's just not good game design, period. And look at that, your reach is so short. You can't even hit him most of the time. You can't even hit him because he jumps somewhere else. He can do combos and you can't. That's insane. This is gonna be a bitch on Lost in the Fog difficulty, definitely. We're gonna have to hoard every single health item we have for that one. Every time you go to hit him, he literally jumps back and hits you with 2 combo attack. Basically making it impossible for you to hit him. Come on. He can do combos, you can't, and he can also dodge much better than you. God damn, look at this shit.
I'm warning you. Don't try to stop me.
Look at it, you're wasting literally the time because he just keeps jumping somewhere else. Finally.
My struggles are more serious! My doubt consumes me! We're unsure of whether or not we have the courage to spread our wings and overcome it all!
It's just annoying as fuck. Yeah, like they literally doubled down on every worst aspect of the game for this fight. Come on! How did that even reach us? Look at this bullshit. There's literally no way to block that water circle at all. How are you supposed to block it? Where it literally just keeps going and you cannot jump over it or anything. How are you supposed to block it? Come on. God damn it. And he takes us so much health too. Like that's the thing. That's the insane thing. It's unblockable and it takes up so much of your health. Now it's got underwater vines. Come on. Yeah, we might have. It's just you cannot. Look at this bullshit. You can't even get one single hit in on him. Basically. Ah, damn. Shit, you back off, you fucking asshole. Piece of shit, filth. I hate those fucking guys that run at you like that. Come on. Yeah, like this is literally one of the stupidest things in the game. The unblockable attack. That's supposed that should be a QTE. You should not have to just stand there and take it because it makes no fucking sense. Oh great, now he summoned that fat bastard. Great boss fight, guys. Great boss fight.
I'm grateful.
Let's go get that fucking guy. Let's just go after him. Ignore that fool.
If you really want to marry me, then know this! No one, and I mean no one, loves a Kotayuki!
God damn. It's just, there's literally no way to dodge it. It's just insane. Trying to avoid dealing with that fat fuck over there. 'Cause I do not want to deal with him right now. Hell no. Come on. It's so fucking annoying. Were you fucking hell? Yeah, without the blessed hand mirror, you stand no chance in this fight whatsoever. You can't even hit him because he just keeps jumping out of the way. Finally, thank God. No pun intended.
But no matter what we choose in the end, we will face it. And if we don't agonize over that decision, then it won't matter what we choose. Just let us think! Think over our lives in silence! We don't need your meddling!
Oh, we still gotta face this bastard again?
This
Come
is
on.
our struggle. Ours, and only ours! You do not get to toy with us!
Come on. Oh, it does this shit too? That is bullshit. That is fucking ass. How the hell does it do the fucking Sakuko attack? Come on. We barely have enough health as it is. That is fucking bullshit. How does it fucking do the fucking Sakuko attack? Come on. Look at that, we literally have no health whatsoever. And we got no way to get health. Look at that. That's stupid. It's so fucking bullshit. That's ass. Come on. Ah, now we gotta do this whole fucking section again. Come on. Fuck whoever designed this boss fight. Fuck them with a cactus. Look at this bullshit. Look at this fucking bullshit. Listen, you fucking perverts, get the fuck out! Just back off. This is one of the worst boss fights I've played the entire year. Holy fucking shit. I don't know who came up with that idea from an unblockable attack, but fired him immediately from Neo guards. Fired him immediately. Fired him and blacklisted him in the fucking game industry. You should not be putting any type of unblockable attack like that in a modern fucking game. Not when you have QTEs and parry and dodge and a whole bunch of stuff. It's just fucking ass. You should not, like I said, fire that man. Fire him immediately. And do not let him work in any other fucking game until he's proven that he's learned his lesson. Because I guarantee you it was almost certainly a man. No female developer would be this stupid. It had to be a guy. It had to be a fucking dude. Look at that, we literally...
If you really want to marry me, then know this! No one, and I mean no one, loves Sayuki! This is our struggle. Ours, and only ours. You do not get to toy with us!
That's fucking ass. He does that. Of all the attacks he could have brought up, he had to bring up this one. The stupid ass bell chime. You can't even heal. Finally, dude. Just break the axe. Just break it. Switch to a hammer. Look at that, he literally teleports until he gets you. Like, basically, if he misses you, he's gonna keep teleporting the entire time until he hits you. That is some fucking BS. Look at that, they've been giving you health items now because they knew you're gonna run out. Fucking bell chime. At least we broke it up that time, but still. Can you imagine this fight without all those Omamori? Holy shit. That would be insufferable. Finally! Go to hell, you damn doll. Burn that thing in a volcano or something. Watching over us, my ass. That was it was a minion of that thing all along.
The last rites.
Oh, don't tell me there's another one. Come on, man. Yeah, cause where's the dragon?
Are you two okay? Over there! Hurry! In here!
I am deeply sorry. He has had much to drink for his first wedding in many moons. He is normally so kind.
What do we do?
Just leave this matter to me for now.
Kotoyuki, you could,
Apologies. While I tried to give you everything, I failed to realize what you desire most. Now I know. We both share the same desires. I want to know whether my love for you is more than the mere whim of a spell. Please leave.
if the love you have for us was real, I hope that we can meet again.
That doesn't seem likely
Think
at
it
this
through.
point.
Slowly and carefully. We'll have our answer ready.
He's got two now. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna live through this, so he's probably not gonna live long enough to accept a new marriage proposal if you offer it to him. So she's finally whole again, I guess. Reunited like Nicole in Dead Space. So is the town dead or did she save it? Oh, let's see if they show some more. Come on, I can't end that abruptly. There's usually an after credit scene, so let's see what it... So I'm guessing the dragon was actually the one in the mask. That thing was actually the dragon. Obviously because it could bend the water, so... Man, but that sucks because I thought we were going to see some gigantic ass dragon. I was all ready to go now. That's a god. And no, we saw it, but it was pretty much the same form as Shu had. So I guess in that other ending, it was influencing Shu. Let's see if they show an after credit scene before we pass judgment on it completely. Let's see. Susie Young, apparently she did Yuffie in the Final Fantasy VII remake. Or Integral. That was her first, where we first saw her, and then she did her voice in Rebirth, which I still gotta play. I gotta sit down and finish Remake. That's a long game. But I think I'm almost near the end of Remake. Yeah, let's see if they show an after credits scene. Like, does he live through that and she accepts his proposal, or does he die at the hands of that thing? Also, we never actually got to see the wedding in the quote-unquote real world, how it actually played out, like, or how it was going to play out. It would have been nice to see all the characters older. Shu, her. Obviously, Rinko's not invited, but you know, the parents, him, Koroyuki. I guess that's how he looks in real life too. With that silver-haired fox look. Yeah, so the fox god was basically using him all along, since they know he had an attraction to her. That's why it kind of possessed him. So yeah, I was wrong all along about it being he was like half god himself. He wasn't the fox spirit, it was taking a hold of him. And obviously since he worships it, that's why he's allowed in there, but it was just using him all along to marry her. And that was actually laughing at him the whole time too, at how incompetent it thought he was. So that was messed up. I actually do feel more sympathetic for him now, realizing that he was just a pawn. Oh, letter from Koroyuki. The days have grown warmer where I am. What is it like in Ebisugoka? I can still recall the startling beauty of dandelions peeking out through cracks in the stone walls. Damn, so I guess the fox is kind of turning into hell. I would like to express my appreciation for the letter you sent me. It was quite enlightening. I will follow in your footsteps and start by simply trying to enjoy life. As per your recommendation, I purchased sauce-flavored senbei for the first time just the other day. I must have been quite a sight to see, a man dressed in a suit buying cheap rice crackers and eating them with children outside the candy store. The children laughed when they saw me, saying that real grown-ups don't buy such cheap snacks. Oh, what do they know? Real grown-ups can eat anything they want. And so I explained to them how I wasn't able to eat many treats as a child, which is why I am eating them now. When they heard that, they began swarming around me and telling me all the different delicious ways you can eat sauce-flavored senbei. What actually is senbei? I know I've probably heard of that one before, but I don't actually know what it is. Though I must say I was taken aback when a child suggested I try putting strawberry jam on it. Imagine such a scene, a full-grown man eating snacks with children. While I was rather embarrassed, I felt like I had regained part of my lost childhood. I intend to become reacquainted with my inner child, discover my own dreams, and live life to the fullest. And once I have done so, I hope to reevaluate my feelings for you. Okay, so he is trying to, or has become an actual better man. And then he still hopes to marry her, but this time he's not gonna force it the way he did here with all that manipulation and stuff, which now we know was largely the fox influencing him. You know, took advantage of his desires and his wanting to marry her to kind of, you know, insert itself into a situation. So I wonder how that would have worked if she had married him. Like, it's just they share her, I guess. It's like a shared marriage. It was almost like an open marriage, except the other party is a supernatural entity you don't really know. And then the other one was trying to stop it, though. I'm guessing that was the water dragon. That one was trying to stop the wedding, and I'm guessing it would have destroyed the whole town too if they let it. Oh, here we go. Or is that the main intro screen? Oh no, there she is. Oh, she still got the fox arm. I've heard Japanese writing is really hard to learn. Kanji?
So, what should we do about our future? Kotoyuki gave me an idea. He grew to love someone deeply. To do anything. Everything he could for them. I want to live a life that full of passion. Of purpose. To pour my whole heart into things. To live with such passion that I might actually propose to Kotoyuki when I'm ready. I also want to pour my heart into something. Not sure what yet, though. Very specific.
Track star. You can become a track star. The Olympics. And leave this town behind for good. You don't need to be here.
Isn't it? No one to tell us what to do or bother us. It's nice. Just the two of us. Yeah. Just the two of us. To decide where to go.
Okay, so they're still in the fog world. They haven't really left it yet. I guess they're still trying to make up. Like they said, they're still trying to make their decision. Wow, how did they climb up there?
I don't think it's ever been this quiet in Ebisugaoka. It's really beautiful. And it is all ours. Our silent Ebisugaoka. Together.
Yep, Silent Japan. Just like Silent Hill. All things considered, I guess if you don't have a lot of inner darkness or whatever, Silent Hill wouldn't be that bad to live in because you would never see the monsters. They would never manifest unless you feeling guilty for something or tormented. Otherwise, you just see it as a normal town, or if you just see the fog world. Oh, so we never get closure? That kind of sucks. I wanted to see if she actually would marry him or go her separate ways. I guess they just reconciled, basically. They made peace with each other. So that was Silent Hill F. What did I think? I'll be honest, it kind of fizzled out a bit towards the end there because I was expecting a huge confrontation with that dragon, and we pretty much just got the Shu boss fight all over again, except tougher and more annoying. So that was a bit of a disappointment. I did not see the doll being evil coming in any way because like I said, at first I was suspicious of it, but since it seemed to warn her against her and try to keep her from going through all the crazy things he was putting her through, it seemed like the doll was our ally. Maybe it was our inner voice, but no, it was just a pawn of the water dragon all along, the other god in the town. So it was just a pawn. And yeah, what they said about how a girl is born every generation or every lifetime with special abilities. So she was literally Alessa in Japan, basically, except instead of someone wanting to raise her to just destroy the world like Dahlia did, here they just wanted to take advantage of her situation. One god wanted to marry her and the other wanted to use her probably for destructive purposes or just for amusement. But yeah, I was right when I said many videos ago that maybe she was like Alessa. She is literally Alessa in Japan, basically. So what did I think? The story overall was told very well. It's definitely one of the better written stories. The ending wasn't as good as I'd hoped for. It's still okay, but as you can see, we really get no resolution or closure. They just kind of reconcile at the end, so we still don't know how she ended up and her future, whether she married him or not. Even so, it's still probably in the top 3 stories. Definitely in the top 4. The problem with Silent Hill 1 is that even though I love the character of Alessa and what she goes through, and I love Lisa, it's just not. It's a very barren story in a way. We're gonna skip this. Ebisugoka in silence. There you go. Wow, it's 4:42 a.m. So we're gonna save here. Oh, grateful for a worthy foe. Yeah, because he fought the other ancient god of the town. Yeah, like I was saying, the Silent Hill 1 story is almost very barren in a way. Like, you find it mainly through notes and memos you read and files and stuff like that. It's like almost like I won't say a Souls game, but it does remind me a bit of Bloodborne in a way, in that you mainly find it through the environment. And here, you don't really hear Alessa speak at all, except for like one line or two. One as a teenager and one as a kid, and then Lisa, you only interact with her a little bit. You don't really see much of her throughout the game, except in a few specific occasions. So as much as I like the characters, the story itself is not that greatly told. I'm hoping they'll improve upon it in the remake. So the top 3 stories probably would be Silent Hill 4, just for the sheer scope of it. Silent Hill 2, because of the emotional arc, with James and his wife, Mary, and Maria and all that stuff, Angela. And then and third will probably be this one. I think it probably is the third most impressive story told in the series, in all the games. Maybe it's even second above Silent Hill 2 for its sheer commitment to storytelling and the sheer scope of what it does. But definitely in the top 4 story wise. Atmosphere was great. Game design, from a visual standpoint, was definitely very visually stunning. That's for sure. Very visually appealing. The game looked great when it was transforming, with all those spider lilies and flowers and mounds of pulsing flesh and all this stuff. It literally looked like an organic other world, which is great. That's really something I like to see. The shrine world could have used more work on it. Definitely, I will say. Like I said, I really wish they had done it where as you go throughout the game and Hinako's mental state continues to deteriorate through each playthrough, and through each subsequent event, like the shrine world just gets darker and darker. I know technically Kotoyuki and the Fox God is in charge of it, so it's not going to change that much, but I wish they had done something more with it easily. And the gameplay is where this game suffers. Like I said in the last video, if it weren't for the gameplay being this annoying, this would probably be one of my top 3 games of the year, right along with Donkey Kong Bonanza and Death Stranding 2. The fact that the gameplay is so annoying, and you saw it there after a full playthrough of almost coasting through it, we got served one of the most awful, frustrating boss fights I've ever seen this year. Like, holy shit, I thought once I took care of Sakuko in 4 minutes or under 4 minutes way back when, and then I did Rinko, and Rinko wasn't that challenging. I thought for sure, oh, this is not gonna be that bad, and oh no, it is that bad. Holy shit, that was sheer frustration. I was losing my fucking mind playing that, because I was just, you can't dodge. Like I said, maybe I went a little extreme calling for the guy who designed it to be fired, but the thing is, you cannot put an unblockable attack like that that's so difficult to dodge in a game without making it like a QTE or giving you some way to fight back or push him off you. Especially considering she's supposed to have actual supernatural power at that point with the fox arm and the claw, so she should be able to push it back at least a little bit. The fact that she can't really brings down the boss fight. It makes it ultra super annoying. So yeah, that was definitely not the way I wanted to end the game. I wanted it to be like a thrilling fight, and it just ended up being an annoying one. Just sheer frustration at every turn, which is frustrating as hell. Which I was gonna say explains, but it summarizes a lot of the game, and I think that's why certain people that I watch streaming don't really care for it that much, because of the combat in the game and how annoying it is. Like, I wouldn't want a game without combat completely. We've seen that before in Shattered Memories, and it didn't really work that well. And I know Townfall is going to have minimal combat because Screenburn, which were formerly known as No Code Studios, they told us so. They told us outright it's going to have minimal combat, so it's probably not going to be an issue there. But yeah, it's just they have the bones of something really good here, but they just needed to refine it further and heavily improve it. Like, maybe they should have taken 3 or 4 more months before releasing it and making sure everything was tight and pitch perfect before putting it out there. I think a few more months working on this and play testing it, you can tell this thing was not play tested at all, or barely play tested, because there's so much annoying, frustrating shit in it. There's no way lots of people could have missed that. So Konami, as far as Neobars, they probably didn't have enough time to do proper play testing. They wanted to get it out for the season in October for Halloween. But I think it actually would have benefited from being delayed a little bit more and having them refine it to the point where it was fun and easy to play, and it did challenge you, but it wasn't insanely frustrating in the way it is. Just a sheer frustration in some parts. But yeah, other than that, the game is pretty decent. Like I said, if it weren't for the gameplay and how annoying it can be sometimes, it would definitely be my game of the year. Even so, as far as the overall package, I can see why it's winning so much praise from so many different people, and why it's so many different sites and magazines and video reviewers and all that stuff are listing it. Gaming journalists, quote unquote, listing as one of their favorites of the year. It definitely deserves a lot of praise for the storytelling and the atmosphere and the monster design and the environment, visual design, and the voice acting. Voice acting is stellar for the most part. The guy who plays her dad, Kanta, in English is kind of suspicious at certain points. It's kind of sus, but he still manages to grind out a rather moving performance towards the end there. Even though I still think there's no way she should ever forgive him for what he did, but he still made himself seem at least a little sympathetic, And the mother too at the end, and even Koroyuki has actually surprised me by redeeming himself a bit there at the end. And then really redeeming himself in that letter, saying he's gonna try to become a better man and reclaim his lost childhood and all that stuff. Like, it seems like he actually learned his lesson, which is that's not something that usually happens to antagonists in games, in stories like this. Not outright villains, because he's not really a villain. Like, if anyone's a villain, it's the fox that was using him, and then the dragon that was just stirring up chaos for no reason. Those are the villains, but those are real villains. But as far as Koroyuki, he's a complicated man, pretty much. It's like Shaft, he's a complicated man. But yeah, he did redeem himself at the end there, so that surprised me. And I wish we'd gotten to see more of Shu in the end and her family and all that stuff. But I guess they just wanted to leave it open-ended. So let's see what screen we get. Oh, we got them sitting there peacefully. Yep, there you go, sitting there peacefully overlooking silent Ebisugoka. So I guess they'll return back to the quote-unquote real world once they're ready, since she has that power now. That, like, the fox deity, was it the fox deity or was it the dragon? But either way, no, I think it was the fox deity, right? Stated it outright that she does have actual supernatural power. So I guess they'll leave when they're good and ready and have made their decision now. Honestly, the town is probably much better that way, because those people suck. Those people are fucking awful. I thought the people in Silent Hill were awful. In the actual Silent Hill town, oh no, they got nothing on Ebisugoka. Ebisugoka sucks. Like, if it weren't for the fact that I guess Shu is there and her mother is there. Like I'd recommend that you just let the water dragon burn the whole town down. Just let it destroy it, because there's nothing worthwhile in that town. It's just awful. But I guess they'll return to it, the real version, where they're good and ready. I guess she mainly still looks the way she does. I think she looked a bit older there at the end, but I guess she still looks mainly the same. So that's why the schoolgirl outfit still suits her pretty well. She didn't really change that much throughout the years as she got older. Let's take a look at VO endings. Yep, Ebi Sugoka in silence. We need to talk about our future. Yeah, so I guess, like I said, when they make their decision and they're good and ready, that's when they'll leave. What was my favorite ending? It was probably this one, even though I know Rumbi hated it and a couple other people hated it too, but I just like the fact that we got to beat the crap out of Koroyuki for everything he put us through. But this one is obviously the true ending. That's the canon ending, and it makes sense, and I gotta admit, he did redeem himself there at the end, so I'll give him credit. He actually changed. No, not many people can change to that extent, and he actually did it, and he's doing the work to become a better individual. And he's still allowed in the shrine, so I'm guessing the fox deity wasn't too disappointed in him. It seemed to be mocking him more than anything, so I guess it wasn't too disappointed about not getting to marry Hinako. But yeah, he actually changed for the better, so I'll give him credit. Like certain villains from like the Remedy verse, I can't imagine them changing, even though they're extremely well written. Like you can tell they've chosen their path. There's no way to go. I actually like the fact that he did change, so I guess this one was my favorite, but I gotta give it credit here. This one actually did it did wrap up a lot, and also settled a few things that I was wondering about. And I like that the fact that it did verify their actual deities. There's none of this whole bullshit. Oh, they're all in your mind. They're all constructs and manifestations. No, I like the fact that it told us outright they're actual deities, because that means there's an actual supernatural aspect to it. You know, like with all due respect to people who believe in the whole manifestation theory, that it's only manifestations, I don't think in Silent Hill 1 Alyssa would have been able to do all the things that she did with the other world unless there was actual supernatural power fueling her. There has to be something there. It's just a matter of, like Maria says in Silent Hill 2, devil or God may not be the right word for it, but there's definitely something there. And I like the fact that here they stated outright they're gods, and they're animalistic gods too, so it's not like we can really understand it. They're not human gods at all, so it gets around that whole issue of humanity's being of deities being based around humanity. Oh, they thrive on worship and they need worship. No, these things exist independently, and they'll interfere in stuff whether you want to or not. You know, whether you want them to or not, they'll interfere and manipulate things and stuff in people's lives. So I like the fact that we actually got to see them as two actual supernatural deities. Yeah, overall I think the Japanese setting actually worked for this one time. I don't think I'd want to see it done again unless it's a place like England or Ireland. That's the only other country I think it would work, because they both have a long mythology of supernatural occurrences, and Ireland in particular has that whole fairy thing. England does too, I suppose. They have the whole fairy thing, which was the fairy realm was actually referenced in Silent Hill 3 in a poster titled Turn Ale, which literally means other world or fairy realm or fairy world. So it would not surprise me if what people call the fairy realm in Ireland or England is actually just their version of the other world, or an other world that they can access, and there's all types of creatures and supernatural stuff in there. So that would be the one exception, England or Ireland. Other than that, we should probably go back to Silent Hill and take advantage of the new assets for the town, for Central Silent Hill and Old Silent Hill that'll be introduced in the remake. And plus anything that Screenburn does in Townfall next year. 'Cause they already said it, they're aiming for a 2026 release, so Mokoi Okamoto, is that his name? The producer, he said alright, they're aiming for 2026, so it'll probably arrive next year. Maybe middle of the year, maybe the fall. Maybe it'll be a surprise release in March, who knows, but we know it's coming next year. So between that and the remake of Silent Hill 1, they should have enough material and assets to make more original games, new games set in the actual town, rather than trying to look for another location outside. Oh, the only other location besides England or Ireland that I would accept would actually be Brahms, Sybil's town, because that town was very close to Silent Hill. Sybil literally said it's the next town over, so I'm pretty sure that town got screwed heavily by what happened in Silent Hill. That town is probably just as bad, if not worse, because at least in Silent Hill you have the order to kind of manage things. In Brahms, if that place went to hell, they have nobody there who knows what the hell's happening, so I'm pretty sure that place is probably in just as bad a shape, if not worse shape than Silent Hill is. So I wouldn't mind seeing a game set in Brahms. But overall score, story and atmosphere, I'd give it 9.5. It's not perfect, but it's definitely very impressive. So let's see. So 9.5. Actual gameplay, I give it a 6.5. It's very well designed visually, but it's hella annoying to play sometimes. So I give it a 6.5. Okay, 16, and that rounds out to a nice 8. So yeah, it rounds out to a nice 8 pretty much. So 8 out of 10 seems fine. I think I'll give it half a point more for the stellar voice acting and the sheer atmosphere. Like I said, I'll give it a point for that. So I'll give it half a point extra. So yeah, 8.5 seems like an all-around fair score for this. Like I said, it could have been a masterpiece. It's not quite, because of the gameplay and how annoying it is in certain sections. And you just saw that boss fight was hell. I sincerely hope the boss fight that's coming up in Death Stranding is not that annoying, because I'm almost near the end there too. I really hope to God that thing is not as annoying as this one was. This one sucked. Like, I actually preferred the regular fox fight, or even the regular shoe fight against this one. I actually preferred those over the final boss fight, because I hated that you had things combined to, like, it should have been, you should have had one set of items each. That would have solved a lot of issues, and you should have been able to push that thing off. Or even if they just do a QTE that one time, it would have greatly benefited the situation. It would have served you well, and it wouldn't have been nearly as frustrating. So I do have to dock it points for that. But overall, 8.5 seems fair. It's not the worst in the game in the series. Overall, it's pretty good. And from a story perspective and atmosphere perspective, it's definitely pretty damn good. So yeah, that seems fair overall. 8.5, you know. Silent Hill 2 Remake is like a 9.5 or 9 at least. Now I'll go with 9.5 for Silent Hill 2 Remake. Silent Hill 3 would be a 9. So yeah, it's right there under Silent Hill 3 as far as my ranking of favorite games go. But yeah, all in all, I'm glad I played it. It was a long journey, but it's finally over. The only thing left to do is play through Lost in the Fog difficulty eventually on my own, and after I take a break from a few weeks from this, because I am worn out completely on Silent Hill for the moment. So after we take a good long break, I'll play the game in a few weeks, and I'll record just the boss fights. None of the other filler stuff in there. As far as the regular playthrough, we've seen all that stuff already. I'll record just the boss fights and then do the final boss fight on Lost in the Fog difficulty to get the final trophy for that, because we got the one for hard mode here. So that sounds like a plan. But that's it for now on Silent Hill F. Like I said, I'm gonna focus on other things for now. RoboCop, Blood Omen 2. Resident Evil 2, since that game's short, we can do it multiple times. The Snoopy games, of all things, I'm having fun playing the Snoopy game, and I'm gonna play more of that, and also Snoopy vs. Red Baron. And also I'll get back to Tormented Souls 2 eventually. That game's just so annoying too, but It's not nearly as annoying as this one though, so well, as there's because the overall game wasn't that annoying. It was the boss fights in certain situations here, whereas in Tormented Souls it's kind of spread throughout the whole game, the annoyance factor. So it's kind of a chore to play, it's kind of a grind, but we'll get back to it eventually, if only for the story and to see how it resolves there. But yeah, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. I hope you enjoyed watching the final ending and watching Hinako try to kick those gods' asses. Emphasis on try. We got really lucky there, because we could have died at the very end there if we took one more hit or two. So yeah, overall I recommend it, but not at $50. Make sure you get it at like 30, 40, 45. No, I mean not $70. Like, it's going on sale pretty frequently at 40 now, so I'd say that's a pretty fair price for it. Definitely 40. 50 would be fine if you're really curious and you're a great Silent Hill fan, but you can definitely get it for 30 or 40 now at different places depending on where you go, digital or physical. GameStop did a sale. I think Walmart or some other stores doing a sale. Best Buy maybe. Target, I don't know. Some stores doing a sale. Target might have it $44.99, but yeah, I'd say in the 30 to 50 range is definitely a price well worth paying for this, for the story and atmosphere, because it is very elegantly written and very exquisitely acted, and there's not a lot of games you can say that about. It's pretty much almost flawless in its story and atmosphere. It's just the gameplay that drags it back and makes it become a grind. But if you can get past that, this is definitely a very rewarding story in the series, and a very fulfilling atmosphere and narrative, and I look forward to seeing more from Konami. So like I said, that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time on probably Resident Evil 2, but who knows, it might be Blood Omen 2. So see you later. And since this is gonna be after the New Year's Day by the time you see this, I hope you have a happy New Year. So yeah, I hope everyone gets off to a good start in the new year. So see you later everyone, and take care.